not this misfortune. Okay, so whomever this pushy person is, they will have misfortune. Like their future is obviously not good. With this, the future is bleak here, and with this garbage collector, so I think they have a lot of consequences of their actions. I think that they violated a certain law. Some of them, they might go to jail eventually. And I think the other one is a light worker here, as I told you before. And the real light worker is actually will accelerate, as you can see. And the truth will come out. Oh my gosh, look at this one. So no wonder why, look at that, heaven's might. The divine is actually upset of somebody here. Somebody who does have a negative intention of actually just stealing money of somebody. Like the divine stopping that person with his heaven's might, because that person is a liar. That person is a fake. That person is someone that's not obviously a person that shouldn't be in the politics field or shouldn't be in the company, okay? Because this will be somebody that will lead to the downfall of a company or a country. So with this guiding light, see that there's burning houses here. Oh my gosh, this is actually terrible, and actually I feel like my hair stands up. Shame. Okay, can hardly speak here. Actually, my heart beat hurts deeply, because to be honest with you, if ever this is about political field, if ever that wrong person wins the race in presidential race, guys, there will be a war, and that's why we have famine. Okay, that's why there is death here, and we see this one. Like there will be war, everything is on fire, so there will be war if ever that happen. And with this regards to the broken bridge, so that's why the reason is that the divine is not actually making it happen for that person who has negative intention, because they are just puppets. That's what people needs to know. And with regards to the broken bridge here, I'm sensing like that they are actually being cut off from going towards what they're plotting, because what they're plotting is really nasty. Okay, they plan to be at war with something or use our country for war thing. See, and the divine is actually protecting the right person. And people are actually upset, because upset of this influencer with a ladder and challenge. So I feel like people are being asked to fight for the right person, the one that actually the real light worker here. Because honestly, if we fight for whomever this is, our country will go up. But if you let the wrong person win, eventually our country will have a downfall, and that's challenge. See, so there will be a war that's going to happen if the wrong person win. Just repeat, sorry. And anyway, with this one, so I'm sensing here as well, like there's training for battle here. Beginning of a quest is actually nice. Because honestly speaking, like the real light worker needs to go through a lot of things. It's because this person's being prepared for battle, which means that this is a person that's actually needed to encounter those things so that he or she may be aware how to handle the country correctly and how to actually avoid the same mistake that had happened before. And look at this one with the high roller. So this person will be lucky because people will be fighting alongside with him or her, whomever that politician is. I will not mention a name here anymore. You know already whom has good intention for our country and whom is the puppet, right? So anyway, this is the next one. So with this observer being here, so I sense that, guys, ever this is somebody is watching, if ever this political field, there's somebody that's outside our country that's actually watching about what's going on. And look at the pink here, in either way. So this person is actually trying to manipulate the voting. And with this angel of transformation being here, it just means that things has to change. Because they already, I feel like these people's intention was to put our country to death. Like they are of a dark force, the angels say. And that's why God is actually stopping these people from actually being greedy or hurting our country even more. So you will know exactly whom they're talking about, but let's see what we have here. If ever this is not about the country thing, the politician field, what I'm trying to say, guys, here is that that person that has negative intention, obviously the divine is stopping that person, because obviously they will just create chaos and conflict in someone else's company or business. Okay, so eventually I think that whomever's a real light worker encounter a lot of things so that they will be able to be ready with regards to the challenge card being here. They'll be ready, and they will not let the past repeat itself. Like example can be what do you call this? Someone got cheated on. It can be like that, or be fooled by scams. That can be. Anyway, this is the other card. So we got don't create future problems. So if ever this is politics field, guys, if ever you're a voter, please vote the right person. And that's what the angels are saying. Don't create future problems. You reap what you sow. So anyway, focus on what you want to achieve, and then they cannot hurt you anymore. I think this is a message for the real light worker here. Don't feed the snakes. And also for the other one that's nasty, that's being controlled. So for the person that's being controlled by somebody, okay, this is of the bad, okay? So the angels are telling this person not to create future problems, and don't feed the snakes. Don't let yourself be controlled by the manipulative person out there, because someday, you know, you reap what you sow. If ever you do have bad intentions and you did win whatever, you may thought that, yeah, the victory is yours, but yet you reap what you sow. You will have bad karma or consequences in the future. And focus on what you want to achieve. This is for the person that's of the light, okay? So for the person of the light, they want to tell you that focus on what you want to achieve. So they want you to actually just focus on it, they say, and learn from the mistakes of the past. Don't let the past repeat itself, okay? If you got cheated on before or scammed before, don't let it happen again. Like, you are actually built for you to survive this toxic world. And I feel like you really need to gone through a lot, to be honest with you, because we see it here. Forgot which card is it. But anyways, so you also got they cannot hurt you anymore. So if ever they got what do you call this, they got lucky the last time, they managed to cheat, they managed to scam you, they cannot hurt you anymore. And as you can see in your reading, like, it's more on focusing on how the divine is helping out behind the scenes. Like, the divine is not permitting the person who has bad intention from doing bad things, because if they let this happen, then war will happen. If ever this is about the politics world, if ever this is about, let's say, business or company, it will lead on to the downfall of that company. And could be what happened here is that in the past it already happened that the wrong person take charge, and what happened is that that person could have taken a lot, really. And that's why there's change. That's why we have number 5 here. Just mean, guys, that change will happen. If ever, let's say, the country is poor, there's a potential that this country will again change and will become fruitful. But I think that we need to work alongside with the right person, and vote wisely. Don't create future problems, because you will reap what you sow. Okay, so choose wisely in terms of voting, guys. And in terms of the company thing, I will say discover whom is the real one, who has a good intention versus the not, and trust enough faith to God, like God will not permit bad things to happen, and continuously pray. Okay, be supportive of the right person.